Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Eva Spirit. This is going to be your August 2020 reading, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. And if you have strong Libran energy placements in your chart, this reading can also resonate with you as well. I am a channel, and as such, I will be channeling many different beings and collectives through the decks, as well as through the stones and crystals that we have here. If you notice during the reading that my voice changes, cards start flying, or you start to see things moving around just in the air, it's just the result of a lot of high voltage energy. It's a full house here when I do readings. So no need to be worried, it's perfectly normal. All of the information in terms of being able to contact me, to schedule a personal reading, all of that sort of stuff is going to be down below, so I needn't go into any further details there. So, without further ado, let's get started on your reading. When I was tuning into your energy, I heard love and grace. So, and I'm also even hearing a sense of reharmonizing something. So it can be that there is a situation in your life. For some of you, it can be one specific situation or area of your life, and for others of you it can be just the way life in general is feeling right now, that there's a lack of harmony. I'm also hearing disturbances, like there are things going on in your world that just for some reason disturb you, and there's a desire, at least, but they're saying not necessarily there's a need, but there's a desire that you have to they're also saying restabilize things for yourself as well, and in the restabilization there's a reharmonizing. They're also saying that there can be, for some of you, too much of a dependence on needing external circumstances, for some of you people, to be in a good place, to be functioning well, in order for you to feel okay. So they're wanting you to understand that there is nothing that can stop you or hold you back from your own alignment. That if there are things that are affecting you, it's you that is giving permission for it to do so. So that's the initial message that's coming through. Let me see. Okay, this deck wants to come first, so let's take it. Okay, if you notice during the readings that I go quiet sometimes, it's just me tuning into the energy, as I said, because we do have a lot of different beings that come forward. So please just give me a moment. I'm going to tune in. Libra. Okay. Oh, they're saying I don't have to shuffle. I can just start. Okay. Doing this, pulling cards. Libra. Now they're saying I can shuffle this way. Thank you. All right. Oh, quite a few. Okay, first card we have is the Three of Cups. So already what I'm hearing from this is that there's a need for you to, they're saying lighten up, or lighten the load, have some fun. When I was shuffling the cards just now, I saw the Ten of Wands, and I felt this like sense of heaviness that that whatever's going on in your life that is making you feel unbalanced in some way, or creating a disturbance in your own energy field and in your own emotions, that it's something that you can choose to focus less on. And they're saying that it's creating like a heavy feeling sort of inside of yourself, and that they're saying you need to lighten up. They're saying get out, have some fun, go and have a drink with your friends, go and do something social, enjoy the lighter side of life. They're also saying don't overthink the situations, that sometimes things have a way of just working out themselves when you leave it alone. They're saying that sometimes when you overanalyze something, or you get too involved in it, in the sense that you're too much proactively trying to fix it, and they're saying it's premature, that a lot of things that are disturbing to you are things that are actually quite able to resolve themselves and reach harmonious states again without your interference. That the more you try to interfere, you prolong the resolution. And they're saying that it's important for you to question, why do you feel the need to so quickly interject and sort of try to resolve the situation? Because they're saying for some of you, that's coming from this sort of attachment and this like dependency on needing things to be okay with other things in your life in order for you to feel okay. So this is kind of like an advice card that they're giving to realize that you can drop the weight, you can just have some fun. Yeah. Okay, second card we've got out is the Emperor. So let me tune in. Okay, so the first thing they're saying is about taking control of your emotional state and making clean decisions about the things that you decide to well, they're saying focus on and not focus on, but they're saying, okay, so they're saying making clear or clean cut decisions about certain things that you may want to be letting go of. So for some of you, they're saying that this disturbance is sort of like a deliberation that you are having in your mind about whether something or someone should stay or go, or whether to change that thing or not. And they're saying that the back and forth sort of can indicate for some of you an insecurity. It's like you don't trust yourself to be able to make the decision. And so they're saying that they no more of this back and forth, that the time is now to make a decision. And they're saying that this waiting period that you are in, because you are not deciding which way to go or what to do with the situation, is sort of is creating that heaviness and creating that disturbance as well. And once you make a decision about that thing that is creating disturbance for you, then it will be much easier for you to be in this lighter mode. And when I look at this, I see that the Emperor is looking over at the Three of Cups. So I feel that it's almost like for some of you, there's this idea that you need to stay in the problem in order for it to resolve itself. Again, there's this thing of you being too involved, realizing that you can when you step away from certain situations in your life temporarily and just have a good time and just try to take your mind off it, that you free up the energy as well. Also making decisions about which way to go will free up the energy too. Next card we have is the Magician. So again, I'm getting from this stepping into your power, being very decisive and focused with your specific intentions, because I'm sensing for a lot of you there's some kind of wavering that's happening in these decisions in your life or in certain areas of your life. There's an indecisiveness as well. And they're also saying that once you get very clear on what it is that you want and what are your intentions, then it's going to be a lot easier for you to move forward. And they're saying the disturbance, sort of in terms of the circumstances in your life, is a reflection of the internal sort of conflict and contradictive intentions. So it's like wanting wanting one thing, but then another part of you doesn't want it, and so that creates a disturbance in the energy. Whereas the Magician is very much aligned. So they're telling, I'm hearing getting your ducks in a row. So getting your energy ducks in a row. I'll just take some water. Okay, next card we've got out is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so once you do that, it's almost like you free up something that you'll be able to move forward. So I feel like for some of you, there's something in the near future that is waiting for you, a new opportunity of some sort. For a lot of you, I'm getting it's something to do with work. For some of you, I'm hearing that there's a possibility of relocating for work, or working with people that are abroad in some way. It's something about work and travel and expanding your horizons relative to your work field. So for some of you, I'm getting that. I'm hearing hairdressing. Maybe some of you have opportunities to do some kind of course in hairdressing as well, to open your own salon, to start all of that going. So it's kind of like all of the things are in the right place at the right time for you to be able to start this new thing. So they're saying that once you lighten things up, make decisions, and be clear in your own intentions, they're showing me sort of like a pipe that has some kind of maybe some sort of soot inside that is preventing the water from being able to flow freely. And once you clear that up, everything just goes along very easily. And there's definitely some kind of new opportunity that's ahead of you, and I'm feeling that it's very close. It's not, so some of you might even know what this is, and I'm also hearing that some of you know what it is, and some of you have already accepted it and you're already making plans for it, and you sort of want to just you want to get on with this already. You want to start this already, but there's a need for you to clean up your own energy. So especially with the Emperor and the Magician, there's a need for you to clean up your energy first, and lighten the mood as well. Okay, and last card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. So whatever this new chapter is for you, or this new, I'm hearing new exploration of something for you, is something that's going to be, that has the potential to be very stable, something that is going to be around also for a long time. Let me tune in. What are the other messages with the Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, something long term, they're saying. So it has the potential, whether it's it could be a relationship for some of you as well. But I'm sensing a lot, and I'm hearing that it's some sort of change of circumstance that can be long lasting, and they're also saying be very fruitful for you as well, very solid, stable, long term, fruitful. And of course, whatever this ace is going to be different for each of you, but it is something that I feel is very, very much on the horizon now. So yeah, a lot of you probably know what it is. Okay. Let me see, do I want to take any more from that? Okay, no. But I want to leave these out here so we can continue to see. Okay, thank you. All right, Fairy deck wants to come out next. Let me tune in. Libra, please. Messages for Libra. Okay, thank you. Alright, they have a lot to say. This one goes last. This is a dual energy. Sometimes when the cards come out sort of scattered everywhere, they tell me how to group them. So when I read them, I understand the energies a lot better. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm seeing the world here. So there's definitely, when I said about it, I said to you when I was looking at the Ace of Wands about a change of circumstance. It's not just, it's something that is going to impact everything else. And then I see the world. So I see your world changing. First card we got out is Four of Spring. And it says, be grateful, you have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness. A contented personal life. So what stands out to me when I look at this is the first line, be grateful, you have much to celebrate. So they're bringing me back to this idea of you needing to refocus because your desire to fix or resolve whatever disturbance is going on in your life is shadowing your ability to see what good is going on now. And they're reminding you that, and they're linking this with the Three of Cups about enjoying the lighter side of life and having a good time. And they're also saying to open your eyes, to look around and see that there's a lot of love in your life. There's a lot of good things there. There are a lot of things to love in your life, much to love. I'm really getting this vibe of just chill out. They're saying to you, just chill out. Everything's going to work itself out. But this circumstance, and which has found you even surprised at yourself about your reaction in terms of you feeling so disturbed about it, and it impacting you in the way that it is coming up in a very strong way, so that you can become aware of the underlying vibrations that are going on. Like I said, for some of you, there's this insecurity, there's a dependency of needing things outside of you to be okay, so that you can feel. It's like needing permission, and they're saying that that's not the case. You just need to, with the Magician and the Emperor, you need to get clear in yourself. Second card we've got is the World, and it says, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Okay, let me tune in. So what stands out to me is the freedom to go in any direction. It's kind of like they're showing me somebody who takes their head out of the sand. So that saying we have about putting your head in the sand is to do with basically being in denial, choosing not to acknowledge what's going on. And when you take your head out of the sand, but they're saying to take your head out of the sand to be able to see the light. Because there's a lot of light that's coming from this card that's really shining out, and realizing that your life is an open road. You can do anything, you can be anything, you can have anything. The road is yours for you to walk on, and there are many blessings there. So they're saying to take your head out of the sand, to open your eyes and look around and see that all is well. And there's this, I just see this kind of open road for you now, the opportunity to start a new journey with the Ace of Wands as well. And it's one that feels very exciting. I get a sense of being sort of like, I imagine going on a road trip with my friends, and I feel very just excited about the journey. Not necessarily, I'm not so focused on the end destination, but I'm just excited for the journey of hanging out with my friends, driving around, having a good time. Again, the Three of Cups, having a good time. Next card we've got is Prince of Summer. And it says, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet. The need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Okay, so now I've tapped into something. There are some of you here watching this that you have... They're bringing me back to some of the terms that Abraham Hicks uses about having things in your vortex. So there are intentions that you have made to the universe about love, about relationships, and those things are waiting to pop into your experience. But they're saying that you being in a disheveled state is repelling this opportunity of love to come in. Let me tune in some more. But it's something that you have intended, or you have wanted for a long time. It's a very deep desire, and it's a very old desire. It's just something it's like you've always known that this is what you wanted, and it's always felt very normal and natural for you to have love in your life and to have a partner as well. And I see this, they're giving me an image of some kind of fly that is trying to get in, and it's like maybe a beehive, and all the bees in the hive they're so busy doing things that this bee on the outside keeps trying. Such a funny thing. This bee on the outside keeps trying to get in all the time, but there's no empty space. So they're kind of showing to me that this is the visual of your vibration right now, that this love is wanting to come in all the time, but you have not been allowing it. But once you do, then it's gonna just come in and pop. I'm also getting for some of you that this circumstance in your life that is sort of confusing to you and making you feel a bit emotionally disturbed is the decision about what to do with a current relationship as well. So it's almost like some of you are not sure about a person. You're not sure whether to let it go. You're not sure whether to continue and to work through it. But they're saying that you know deep down what it is that you want. And you have to be honest with yourself to ask yourself that are you trying to make something fit just because you have fear inside of you that what you really want is not going to come in the quote unquote perfect package. I mean, no one's perfect, but you get my point. The vibration fits perfectly. So I'll leave that to you to ask yourselves. Next card we've got is Four of Summer. And it says, being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. Yeah, so like I said about having this disturbance, being disheveled with certain circumstances or a circumstance in your life. Let me just tune in. So when they're telling me to look at the picture more, and what I'm sensing from this is just a feeling of woe. There's a feeling for some of you like, what I want is never going to happen. I've been wanting this for so long. I've been trying so hard for so long, and it's still not here. I mean, that's kind of what she looks like, right? But the thing is that what they want me to tell you is that, you know, we have the Ace of Wands here. It's here for you. It's definitely here for you. But you're not allowing yourself to see it. Of course, this could be a relationship. This may be something relative to work, travel opportunities, just a complete relocating as well. So you can take that and apply it to your own particular circumstance. But what also stands out to me from this card is being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. So again, it's this thing of something being ready to pop in your life, but you are not allowing yourself to see it because you're so focused on thoughts about So they're saying there's a need for you to purify your thoughts, and they're bringing me back to the Magician in terms of being clear-minded when you set your intentions. There's a need for you to what is that? They're saying like sweep away your mind, to sweep away the debris and all of the thoughts in your mind that are so old and so over and are non-helpful to you, getting into a lighter vibration with the Three of Cups here, because this being in this state isn't going to get you what you want. And you do have the Magician here, and you have the Ace of Wands, so I can feel that it's there, especially with the Prince of Summer as well, that there is something or things that are around you, but it's your focus and your seriousness as well about certain things that is holding you back. It's not anything else other than that. Next card we've got is the Princess of Summer. So we have the Prince and Princess. Yeah, it says a new relationship or emotional experience. So there is, for a lot of you, there is an opportunity for a new relationship that you have been wanting for a long time. But I'm hearing for some of you that it's not necessarily going to come in the package that you thought. So when I just said about this thing of sweeping away old thoughts, they're also now saying to me old constructs of what you think it should be or how you think things should be. This could be relative to relationships or whatever circumstance is applicable to you. But they're saying there's a need to revamp and revamp your way of thinking to understand that it is the core vibration that matters, not how it looks or how it appears to be. Yeah, it says a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events. Yeah, so Three of Cups. Having more fun, getting out there, taking on the lighter side of life and enjoying that, embracing that. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So again, they're bringing me back to this thing of realizing, which is the Four of Spring, realizing that there are many good things in your life. There are things to love in your life, but you have not been seeing it. So they're again wanting you to open your eyes to see that there are people that are around you, that care for you, that you can have fun with as well, in terms of just, enjoying each other's company and whatnot. Next card we've got is the Prince of Autumn. And it says, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So this is relating to me to the Magician, about being cautious and wise with your own thoughts. They're saying to me, question your thoughts, question the things that you believe. Is that helpful to me in terms of if I embrace the Magician energy and I get clear and I set intentions on what I want and I make decisions about that with the Emperor, then it means that I need to be clear in order to go forward. Let me tune in. So I'm feeling from this card somebody who is, how do I say that? Somebody who's very not guarded, but they are very cautious. Yeah, they're cautious and they are very discerning. Yeah, that's the word. They're very discerning about what they choose to do, what they choose to think, what they choose to give their energy to. And they're kind of saying to me that this is, for some of you, going to be the result of embracing the Magician card, is that and they're also saying that for some of you, if you embrace this energy, that you start to become more cautious about what you're giving your energy to, it's going to highlight things or people in your life that may not be of a high frequency, that may be impacting you negatively as well, because you're sort of, you know, allowing their energy to impact you. They're not on the same wavelength as you, so things are going to come to light, and you have to be discerning about that. Okay, last card we've got, is Awakening. So what I'm already picking up from this is that they're saying to me that with the Prince of Autumn, you know, this thing I just said about being very cautious and being very discerning about your energy and who you give it to and how you make intentions and stuff, that they're saying to me that this is going to be your new superpower. They're saying this is also a message for me as well. I'm not a Libra, but I am an air sign. So yeah, they're saying that this is going to be your new superpower. It's going to result in an awakening, because they're showing me the Ace of Swords, that this understanding is something that is going to free you up from old perspectives to embrace new ones. Okay, Awakening, it says, change the way you're looking at the situation. Yeah, new perspectives, right? Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. A moment, let me just tune in. Okay, I'm looking at this, what is standing out to me, like, is embrace your uniqueness. So that's they're bringing me back to what I was just saying about, excuse me, about this need to not to focus on the core vibration of things rather than how something appears to be, and realizing that the things that you on a vibrational level truly seek may come in a unique package, something like that. That things may not look conventional or traditional or in the way that you had originally envisioned, and yet the core vibration is exactly what you wanted. So it's kind of like embracing the package things come in, realizing that it contains, it's better than anything you could have wanted, because the core vibration is essentially what you wanted. Okay. So let me just take an overview here. Yeah, there's really a strong feeling with this reading so far that they're really wanting to, they're saying that they are wanting you to get educated, to educate yourself on intention setting and the power of intention setting, and also realizing that the focus that you give to something is what generates power and is the driving force of the outcomes of your life. So they're saying to me about, like, the main message, what they're wanting to communicate to you is that there's this idea of you getting in your own way, that there's nothing else outside of you, that it's irrelevant to what's going on outside of you, but some of your thoughts and some of your beliefs that are so ingrained that it's important for you to question them. And it's almost like there's a need for you to stand outside of yourself and to be objective and ask yourself that, looking at that person, do they seem like somebody who's in the receiving mode, who's receptive to allowing the universe to bring the things that they want, and receptive to what the universe is communicating to them as well. So they're saying revamp. There's a thing of revamping your perspective. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Let's pull some more cards from another deck. Let me see. What wants to come forward? Okay, actually the abundance card wants to come forward. All right, thank you. Okay, Libra. Yeah, they keep saying just chill out. Just chill out. They're showing me an image of a boat that's just floating along really nicely. No strain, no struggle, just freely going along, moving along, enjoying the scenery in a complete flow state. There's a need for you to be more in a flow state. And they're saying that you need to wield your power in a different way. So your mental clarity, or your mental powers, that you need to wield it in a different way, because now it's being wielded in a way that is not helping you right now. But if you turn it around and just refocus, then things will start to look better for you. And all the things that you've been wanting for a long time, which on some level are already there, they can come into physical reality then very easily. Okay, Libra. Okay, let me tune in. I'm already hearing attachment. There's some of you have attachment issues, and I'm also hearing about needing to learn to be more autonomous within yourself. Yeah, autonomy is going to be important for a lot of you. Sort of walking that fine line of learning to have relationships in your life, but sort of also seeing yourself as a self-contained vessel, that you are a vessel, and you are the source of creation, and you are whole already. You can enjoy the things in your life, and you can enjoy positive circumstances and relationships, but you see yourself as autonomous. You are already full without the need to have anything outside of you. Okay, that was the first message. Let me tune in. Libra. Thank you. Okay. First card we've got is Dreams of Abundance. And it says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas. Okay, so what I'm already getting from that is what I was saying before about there being things on the outskirts, on the periphery, that are just ready to pop into your experience. So this is they're taking me back to that again as well, that all the angels, all your guides are just sort of around you, and so much there with all of these blessings. It's just a matter of you letting it in. So they're giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal. So what they're saying to me now is there's a need for you to pay more attention to your intuition, and to just make more of an established connection with that, because it's there. But they're saying that some of you are not used to seeing that as a valid advice. So when they said about journaling, they're saying that because it's something concrete that you can do, it's sort of like having conversations with yourself. They're saying that it can be a release for you to get out initially all of the just rampant thoughts that you have going on about these situations in your life, and then continue journaling, and after that then you start to get to the good stuff where your own intuition and higher self is really then able to come through. So again, there's this thing of just cleaning out the mental clutter, like what I was saying earlier about seeing a pipe that has, you know, some kind of soot or something like that, and you know the water cannot flow through properly, so there's a need to clean that out. And they're saying that you can also just release the excess thoughts by writing it out. It's sort of like, you know, when someone has pent up energy, they need to just go for a run or something to let it out. They're also saying that that might benefit you as well. Just doing some physical exercise will allow you to let out, to release your anguish or your slight anxiety about these situations in your life, or maybe some of you a lot of anxiety, and to kind of clear yourself again. Yeah. So record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Yeah. So getting aligned more with your own intuition is going to help you be able to get clear on your decisions, like we were saying about the Emperor, making clear-cut decisions. And then the Magician is setting intentions for those decisions and taking aligned action for them as well. Second card we've got out is take a divinely guided chance. Yeah, so what I'm already picking up from this is that once you start to tune into your own intuition, you will be guided on what is going to be the best path for you to take. But they're also saying that it's not just about being guided towards specific actions, but they're saying being guided towards specific truths. And once you become consciously aware of a truth, it's like you can't unknow what you know. And so knowing this truth that has always been there, but for whatever reason was obstructed in some way, that now it comes to light, and now you know what you know, you are going to be able to then, it's going to require you to take a chance on something, do something that you haven't done before. Again, things not looking, the package not looking the way that maybe you had envisioned, but the core vibration is there. So taking that chance, doing something a little bit different, what old you wouldn't have done before. It says, all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So what they're saying to me is that for some of you, what I've been saying about feeling disheveled, feeling a bit disturbed about these situations in your life, and what we saw with a previous card which showed the woman who was very focused on this sort of like woe is me, you know, that things, sort of feeling sorry for herself in a way, and very much focused on the negative things in her life, that some of you don't even realize that you do this because it's almost like it's become a normal way of existing for you. But it's important. They want me to tell you that life doesn't have to be like that. Life, if you are someone who seems to have been for some time living in a perpetual state of depression or just sadness, or they're saying disenchantment as well, and discontent, then to understand that life doesn't have to be like that, and it shouldn't be. You can choose something else for yourself, but it's going to require you to make some changes. Yeah, they're saying be bold and do something different. Last card you got is God is your source. And it says, everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God. and your faith opens the doorway to receive. Okay, so what I'm getting from that is that they're saying that for those of you who have had a bit of a dependency on things outside of you in order to feel a sense of harmony within yourself, they're saying that that needs to be realigned and sort of turned around for you to see yourself and God, or however you want to say it, source within you, to be everything what you need and more in order to feel whole. That it is not found inherently in these external things, but that it is within, and source, God, is within. You have it within you, that you do not need to seek it externally. You can certainly have external experiences and enjoy those things, because we had the Magician card here, so I feel that there's, for a lot of you, you do have very strong wishes in terms of your life path and sort of what you want it to look like and the things you want to experience, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's, as I said, understanding that inherently the source of your happiness is not inherent in those things. It is within. It always has been within, and it always will be within. It says, in God there is no lack or limitation, rather there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Yeah, so like I just said, that when you acknowledge and recognize that the source is within you, it is then free to be expressed externally. Okay, very nice. I'm going to pull one more card. That was one deck that was looking at me. And I feel that there's a final message here for you. Okay? Libra. Thank you. Oh, we got many cards here. Okay, let me see. Do I need them all? No, they're saying actually just to take this one, since this was turned around, because I only wanted one card. Okay, we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus. And it says, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Okay, so what's standing out to me with this is the first sentence, seeding the light. So what I'm hearing is that Spirit is, through this reading, giving you, in a way, guidelines or a path in which to plant new seeds. And these seeds are one of happiness, contentment, fulfillment, high vibration. So by paying attention to what's been said in this reading, the advice that's been given in this reading, the result of that and what happens is that you are planting new seeds. You are restructuring things in your life, and you are removing the they're saying expectation, removing the expectation and the need for things to be according to your own ideas. So they're also telling me about trusting, that there's in making these changes and taking the advice in this reading, there's this sense of trusting the universe again. And then we have here the third sentence, it says divine plan. So you're being divinely guided to make these changes at this point in time. And I do feel that there are a lot of things just outside of you that are just waiting to come in, that it's just a matter of shifting your vibration slightly and letting go a little bit and being a little bit lighter within yourself to raise your vibration to the degree that the path can light up for you, that you can, and you'll very clearly be able to see that path light up for you. So I feel that a lot of good things are on the way, that, and I really feel for a lot of you it's to do with love, like a new relationship, that I'm seeing the Lovers card in my mind. So something, again, that is divinely guided, something that is made for you, that is yours already, that was written in the stars for you, whatever that may be. And it's just a matter of you being able to release a little bit of control and needing things to look a certain way, and sort of caring too much about how things are right now, and just making the decision to switch into a different vibration and aligning with that, and being a bit disciplined with that, and sort of revamping your thoughts as well. Okay, Libra, that was your reading. I hope that was helpful for you. Feel free to comment down below what changes are going on in your life, and do you resonate with this reading? Do you see yourself in some of the things that have been said here by Spirit? Let me know. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.